Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In this video I'm going to compare the Realme GT2 device versus iQOO 9 SE device. Which phone is really the best option to buy right now? The main reason is because there's a deals going on in the Flipkart website and in the Amazon website, and you can actually buy for about 30,000 rupees the iQOO 9 SE and Realme GT2 also for 30,000 rupees. And that's the main reason why a lot of users they want to know exactly what's happening between these both phones. So which phone is really the best option to buy in individual category I'll try to mention. For example, in the performance, which is the best, display which is the best, camera, battery charging, build quality, connectivity, software updates, all these points I'll try to discuss individually. In case if you are seriously looking to buy this device, try to watch video till end. So if you want display, if you want camera, then you can actually select that particular mobile phone which is the best one. So that's how I did categorize all these kind of points, and make sure to join the Telegram group for the individual smartphones as well to get these cases what I'm trying to use on this one. Realme GT2 5G is a Telegram group name. Try to type in the Telegram search same name and you'll be able to find my Telegram group name. Even iQOO 9 SE also did create the iQOO 9 SE group. So exactly same name. Try to join and you can actually get the cases there directly. So first thing is that regarding the performance, what's going on regarding the performance between these both phones. So both phones do have the Snapdragon 888 processor. So by default there is no 90 fps between these both phones. That's kind of fine. So regarding the heating problems, what's happening heating problems with the Snapdragon 888 processor, definitely you will be seeing slightly higher temperatures. That's something which you should definitely understand. And right now it's a summer time, so the temperatures will definitely increase slightly higher than usual. And apart from that, I did not notice any kind of major difference, but there is one small issue which is going on in the Realme, which is regarding the high refresh rate game support test. The Realme UI right now is not allowing us to play at 120 fps. So I did upload plenty of videos on that particular topic as well. So 120 fps gameplay is not possible right now in this Realme GT2 device, but in the iQOO 9 SE you can play 120 Hz without any problem. So if you don't believe me, try to watch the videos which I uploaded recently. Try to go to this video, iQOO 9 SE standoff 2 game which supports 120 Hz, and Realme GT2 standoff 2 game which didn't support 120 fps. That's what is happening, friends, exactly between these both phones. High refresh rate games is possible in this iQOO 9 SE device. That's advantage. And next advantage is regarding the 4D vibrations and game frame interpolation right now. Yes, there is game frame interpolation. So this game frame interpolation feels lag at this moment. Maybe they might the iQOO need to improve with the software updates, but right now there is lag going on if you try to enable this option. But this Realme GT2 didn't have any kind of game frame interpolation in this device, so it's not possible to give the update as well. So you need to forget about that. So 4D vibrations and game frame interpolation in most of the games, that's also another advantage in the iQOO 9 SE device regarding the gameplay. So if you want high refresh rate games, if you are more into gaming, then definitely choose the iQOO 9 SE. If you are just playing the Battlegrounds mobile game only, which is at 60 fps anyway, then you can select either of the device, no problem. But the battery backup will be different, which I'll try to talk later on. So this is the thing about the performance, friends. Both phones, I'll try to show you the throttling test as well, which I did do between these both phones exactly. So regarding the benchmarks will be slightly less in the Realme GT2 device when compared with the iQOO 9 SE device. So I'm not sure why, but don't think much about the benchmarks at this moment. Try to check only the overall performance, so what's happening here. So regarding the CPU throttling graph, this is how the graph is, so not an issue. Temperatures, both are exactly kind of very close regarding the temperatures, remember that. So high refresh rate games is advantage, and game frame interpolation, maybe in the future they might be able to fix it, but Call of Duty game right now still playing at 30 fps only. Call of Duty and the FIFA game, like it feels lag sometimes, so make sure to remember that. Battlegrounds mobile game, no issues, 60 fps you can play, but 90 fps game frame interpolation, there will be lag. These are the few conditions which I have realized. Next thing is about the display part. It's very simple and basic, so there is nothing much huge display difference going on between these both phones. So trust me, friends, there is nothing much major difference. So apart from that, there are a couple of other small things, so which I would like to highlight here. So which is regarding the Realme GT2 device in terms of the display. This phone doesn't support any Netflix HDR. Netflix HDR is only supported in the iQOO 9 SE device and iQOO device most of the time. That's something you should know. And regarding another thing is about the flickering thing which is happening. In the iQOO 9 SE there will be this kind of flickering, but you may say that you are not seeing this flickering because you need to use another phone camera to see this kind of flickering. You cannot see with your eyes, remember always. And this flickering, you may think, if it's not visible for the eyes, then what is the problem in it? This will cause side effects in the low brightness if you're trying to watch the phone. So that's the main reason. So try to use the dark mode to avoid that kind of flickering. So if you are interested to watch in low brightness mode, use the dark mode, or maybe try to install separate application which is available right now. I did upload separate tutorial as well, how to install the application and how to prevent flickering happening. So make sure to check out my Telegram group channel for the APK and download it. So by using this APK, you can definitely avoid the flickering happening in this device. Yes, that's kind of possible exactly right now. Flickering will not happen in the low brightness mode also. As you can see, little bit will happen, but not much. So this is a temporary solution only, friends. There is not a permanent one anyway. But iQOO 7 has got the flickering mode enabled in the display, but still they did not give the update. But whereas the Realme phones, they do have the DC dimming option. These where the flickering effect will be reduced completely. As you can see the indication, turn on low brightness flickering effect. You can turn off this feature later on if you notice any color shift. So eye comfort mode. So it will slightly stress your eyes little bit. That's what I'm trying to mention. So you cannot see with your eyes. Try to use any other camera and try to see. You will definitely find the flickering in the iQOO 9 SE device. That's not a big thing, but I'm just trying to mention it. But overall, regarding the display panel and everything, both phones like feels to be kind of pretty close. Not a huge difference because both are not 10-bit. Not 10-bit, exactly 120 Hz. And regarding the touch sampling rate also, right now I'm getting about 120 Hz touch sampling rate in this iQOO 9 SE device. Maybe while gaming it was enabled, I think. But right now using this application, I'm getting 120 Hz only in terms of the touch sampling rate. In this phone, I'm getting 360 Hz. With the OTA update, they might give the more touch sampling rate as well. So regarding the performance and display, I did explain everything. And regarding the camera part, so this is where the things are slightly kind of interesting. There's first disadvantage which I did notice in the Realme GT2, which is regarding the mic audio recording is not that great in this device. It's not that good. So audio quality is so bad in this Realme GT2 device. I'll try to show you side by side. I'm not sure whether this problem can be fixed with the software update or not. I don't have any clue. I cannot guarantee that as well. So right now let me to record the audio. So this is the audio test which I'm trying to do using the Realme GT2 and iQOO 9 SE in terms of the mic audio quality. Let's see which phone will be having what kind of audio quality. Right now I recorded the same audio at same time. Okay, now try to observe the audio from this Realme GT2 device. I'm trying to do using the Realme GT2 and iQOO 9 SE in terms of the mic audio quality. Let's see which phone will be having what kind of audio quality. Now try to observe in the iQOO 9 SE. Using the Realme GT2 and iQOO 9 SE in terms of the mic audio quality. Let's see which phone will be having what kind of audio quality. So this is a problem which is going on in the Realme GT2 device. The audio quality is not that great at this moment. Maybe with the software updates they might be able to fix, but I cannot guarantee that. I cannot even guarantee that. So this is something you should definitely understand about the camera point in the Realme GT2 device. Apart from that, both phones are really very good regarding the front cam and everything. Front cam wide angle is slightly kind of better in the Realme GT2 device. You can see more area is covering. An iQOO 9 SE device, more area is not covering. Sometimes the dynamic range also affects regarding the oversaturation, as you can see right now. Exactly. It's same place all the both phones have taken. And these are other shots which are taken between these both phones. I'll definitely do the side-by-side comparison in depth. So stay tuned for those videos, friends, overall. Regarding the colors and everything, what are taken between these both phones. Macro shots and everything are taken. I'll definitely upload the side-by-side comparison videos. So stay tuned for those videos up to 20x also comparison. But overall, regarding the camera part, it's very close to each other. Not much huge difference. But regarding the mic quality, that's the sad part. And night mode shots are slightly better in the iQOO 9 SE device. I'll try to do the separate night mode shot comparison. So stay tuned for those videos. So friends, regarding the camera, iQOO 9 SE is slightly advantage, and mic is really the best one. Next thing, battery backup and the charging speed. Battery backup is another interesting part between these both phones. Obviously the battery backup is better in the Realme GT2. 5000 mAh of battery capacity. That's really excellent, I would say, in this Realme GT2 device. And I can easily get up to 6.5 hours to 7 hours of screen on time in this device. No problem at all. iQOO 9 SE you can get up to 6 hours of screen on time. So definitely 45 minutes to 1 hour more screen on time you can get in this Realme GT2 device because of the battery, slightly more battery. And charging speed, the phone takes about close to 35 minutes of time. 34 minutes, 33 minutes, sometimes even 32 minutes also. 5000 mAh battery, that's very fast. iQOO 9 SE takes about 40 to 45 minutes of time. Even though it has got 4500 mAh of battery capacity, so 40 to 45 minutes from the beginning to till now, same time. Realme GT2 Right now it's taking 32 minutes to 35 minutes of time. 5000 mAh of battery, that's really very good. So charging speed and battery backup is really the best one in the Realme GT 2 device. And battery on mobile game continuously you can play up to 6 hours and 5.5 hours or 5 hours 15 minutes in this Icon and SE device. So slightly more gameplay also you can do in this Realme GT 2 smartphone. So Realme GT 2 has got advantage, strongest advantage and strong points are battery backup and the charging speed. And next thing is about the build quality. Build quality wise, I did not feel much kind of difference, but there's a couple of things to be noted. Build quality, I did like this kind of very good texture type of backside, but only the thing is that this is a white color. I'm not sure how long this white color gonna survive exactly without attracting any kind of ink marks or maybe some kind of dust as well. That's something to be noted. Whereas Icon and SE has got this kind of color on the backside, as you can see exactly. And haptic feedback, I did feel both phones are kind of very close regarding the haptic feedback, not a huge difference, but while typing, this is a strong one. Realme GT2 is very strong while typing. Wow, that's very strong. Haptic feedback, I'm giving more points for this one. But haptic feedback you can use in the games in the Icon and SE, but you cannot use in the Realme GT2 device while playing games. That's something to be noted. So regarding the build quality wise, is the information, and connectivity wise, both phones supports more 5G bands and Wi-Fi 6 is also supported. 4G Plus is also supported. No problem with that. And software updates, 4 years of security patch updates and 3 Android OS updates, which has been guaranteed by the Realme for the Realme GT 2 series as well. So that's something you should know about. So these are the few comparisons, friends, and the Icon and SE has got 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 4, slight advantage. And loudspeaker wise also, Realme GT2 has got advantage, loudspeaker, slightly more volume than the Icon and SE device. So overall, friends, the advantage in the Realme GT2 are battery backup and charging speed, and one extra Android update in this Realme GT2 device, and better loudspeaker and good haptic feedback while typing, but you cannot use that while gaming. And real-time FPS you can actually get while gaming, which is not available in the Icon and SE device, like real-time FPS statistics can get in this device, which is really fantastic, but you cannot use in the Icon and SE because there is no such option. So these are the few differences, friends, which I thought of mentioning for you all regarding the comparison between these both phones exactly. And performance wise, Icon and SE slightly kind of better if you try to compare the benchmarks and everything. That's what's happening. But overall performance, high refresh rate games and 4D vibrations, game frame interpolation, and slightly better camera and better mic, which is present in the Icon 9 SE device. So for better performance on the camera, go for the Icon and SE device. For better battery backup and charging, and go for the Realme GT 2 smartphone. It's very simple as easy. So display wise, both are exactly similar, not a huge difference with the display. And that's it, friends. Thank you for watching us. Stay tuned for more updates. And meanwhile, signing off. Until then, bye.